Hello everyone, it's your girl Budgets, and I'm back with another video. Today we are doing day 3 of Vlogmas. Yay, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. So before we get started, I want to say hi, welcome. My name is Sherry, better known as Southern Diva Budgets. Here, this month of December is all about Vlogmas, and for Vlogmas, for the first time, I decided to participate, but more importantly, we're just going to kind of track our journey and backtrack a little bit throughout the whole year of 2024 to kind of get a home or rein in on what we were able to save for the year of 2024. If you're new here, again, welcome. If you haven't hit the like button already, make sure you do so. Subscribe if you're not a part of the fam, and leave me a comment down below. But my personal savings goal for the year of 2024 was to save a total of $25,000. And what we're doing is just going through all our savings challenges little by little, so we don't overwhelm ourselves with a 4-hour long video, and so we can kind of have a little bit of fun with it. Okay, if you missed the first 2 videos in this series, make sure you go back and watch them. We're currently on day 3, and day 3 we are counting up our funds for our dollar days challenge for the month of March. So let's go ahead and get started. So you may be asking what the Dollar Days Challenge is. And the Dollar Days Challenge is a challenge created by yours truly. My goal here was trying to save every day of this year, which was 2024. I will be doing this in 2025. This is available in my shop on Etsy. You can find the link in the comment section or the description section of this video. Okay, so in the description box. I don't know why I made that complicated, I apologize, but we've already went through February and January and counted those funds. So again, if you missed those first 2 videos, go back and watch. But now we're focusing on the month of March. I'm very excited to see what March brings or brought, because we had a total of 31 days, but along with that we had a total of 6 bonus days. So we should have been able to save a ton in the month of March. Just to kind of give you an idea of how this challenge works, for each day of the week or each day of the month, you're trying to save that value. So for example, on the 4th of March, you would have tried to save $4 for that day. The only difference for me is I don't do singles in my saving challenges, so I always round up to the nearest 5. So for the 4th of March, I put $5 in there. However, for the 21st of March, instead of putting $21, I put $25 in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our tracker out here. We're going to put this to the side because we're going to put the total that we save here in a second. So for the sake of time, I will speed past this point of the video, but what we're about to do now is just unstuff everything so we can kind of get everything separated out so we can count. Alrighty, we have completely unstuffed the month of March. The binder is getting much thinner, but that's what we want because we have stuffed it. It's time to unstuff it. Alrighty. So I am noticing that with the bonus days, we didn't have all 6 bonus days. And what I'm thinking happened was we ran out of space for the month of March. I do recall vaguely when I was going through the funds for my unstuffing of February, I had an extra 20 and I was like, where did it come from? Because it didn't add up in terms of bonus days. But it's okay because it's all going together eventually. So we're just going to count what we have here. What we're going to do now is kind of separate things out and then count all together. Normally I'll fast forward through this portion of the video, but I do want to kind of talk to you all a little bit so it's not all just ASMR, which I love a good ASMR, don't get me wrong, but I do want to kind of make sure that we're having conversation and engaging in dialogue, okay? So the whole purpose of this challenge was initially when I thought of my savings challenges and my savings goal. I know I had a large goal that I wanted to kind of achieve. I'm the type of person that has to be fun. I've been in a season in my life where I could just do the transfer and watch my funds grow. But I'm now currently in a season, for whatever reason it is, touching my money is more like therapeutic for me. It kind of guides me in terms of discipline versus in a checking account and digitally, it just looks like numbers to me. So there's no tangibility there. Hopefully that makes sense. So with me, this is one of the reasons why I pivoted to cash stuffing when it came to budgeting all around, but more importantly when it came to saving, because it's easy for me and I have no problem with swiping a card. But if I have the money in my hand, I have to physically, consciously make a decision to spend it. And sometimes that's a little challenging to do because you don't really want to part with it. Whereas it's easy to swipe a card because what they say, out of sight, out of mind. So one of my challenges that I did last year that allowed me to kind of beef up my savings and to get some things checked off as far as goals was the 100 envelope challenge. You may be familiar with it. That was the biggest challenge that I did last year for the year of 2023. That is the most viewed video on my channel. If you haven't watched it, I would encourage you to go back and watch it because it is a gem. I do talk a lot about financial literacy and how I lacked that in my childhood and in terms of my education system. So that was something that I had to go and teach myself, which is okay. Everybody gets there or have a journey, so everybody takes different routes or routes, however you want to say it. But I said all that to say this, that at the time of deciding how I wanted to save for the year of 2024, I had decided that I was at about a 50% chance of doing the 100 envelope challenge and not, because I got a little bored with it. I've done it a couple of years, and it's a fun way of saving, but once you do something over and over again, it just feels like autopilot, and then the fun kind of escapes you, or at least it did for me. So I had to come up with a creative way to kind of still hit a similar goal, if not a little bit bigger, but just do it a little differently. And that's when I came up with this challenge here, the Dollar Days challenge. I will kind of be a little bit transparent. It wasn't like I was able to open up my binder and on the 1st of February put that $5 in there, or on the 2nd of February put that $5 in there, or on the 15th of March put that $15 in there, because I am a bi-weekly pay type of girly. So I had to kind of budget it out when it came to my income. But that's okay. That just shows that there's more than one way to get to the same destination, okay? So I just want to kind of give you insight as to why I decided to do this challenge. glad that I did, because it was tons of fun. And like I said, I will be doing this again next year. And if you like what you see and you want to kind of put yourself up to the challenge, you can also join me. Like I said, there's a link in the description box that will take you straight to my Etsy shop where you can purchase this challenge. The color aesthetic will be a little bit different because we're going into a new year, new vibes, but the approach will still be the same. But be mindful that if this is a bit of a lofty goal for you, you can always tweak this. You can always just save the value that the date has. Or for example, when you come to the 27th of March next year, instead of saving $27 because that's a little steep for your budget, you can add the 2 and the 7 together, and then that's 9. At the end of the day, it's all about savings. We're trying to accumulate a large chunk of money so we can kind of have a little bit of more power when it comes to telling our money what to do. Alrighty, so now that we have everything separated, let's put this over here so we can count and see how much we were able to save for the month of March. I'm going to get my calculator. So let's count these 20s. And 20s, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 800, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that is 380. Let's count again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380 in 20s. So 380. Now in 10s, we have a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's 180. Let's double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 180 plus 180. And then in 5s, we have a total of 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. So in 5s, we have $80. Let's double check. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. Alrighty, so plus $80. There you have it. In the month of March, with this challenge, we saved a total of $640. Not bad, not bad. Let's bring this over here. Total save was $640. And it was counted on December the 3rd, 2024. Alrighty, so I am going to kind of fold this a little bit so we can put this in our savings stocking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to kind of count all my saving challenges so I can again make it little snippets like this. But when it's all said and done, I do want to kind of count everything together to see what we were able to achieve in the end. That's that part. I'm trying to fold it so it's not as much, but let's cut off this part. Hold, please. So we're going to cut that part off. There you have it. Uh-oh, that sticker came off. Let's just put that back. And then March here. And what I've been doing, because I still haven't had a chance to get any rubber bands or more binder clips that are larger, I've been taking some of these bill straps that I've gotten from the bank and just using them backwards, because this is not $2,000. But at some point we're going to have to get a rubber band, because we're going to need these bill straps when it comes time to count all the funds together. There we go. Nice and tight there. Alrighty. And then hold please. Thanks for holding. We have our lovely savings stockings. Our savings stockings is the stocking that is holding all of our savings until we get ready to count them all together at once to see what the grand total is, as well as make that deposit back into the bank. And just open it up here. Ooh. Okay, you got it. You can do it. Get past. There we go. No? Okay, there we go. So we deposited into the savings stockings. We're well on our way, guys. This is just day 3 of Vlogmas. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Leave a comment down below. But more importantly, if you're not a part of the fam, but you want to be along for the ride, especially to kind of see the end goal, make sure that you subscribe and turn on your post notification bell as well. As always, take care, be blessed. Bye for now.